tell me about your job.
So I work for the state of Ohio, the Department of Natural Resources. We are in the Division of Parks and Watercraft, and I have been in that role as a park manager for a little over 9 years now. It's almost like you're a mayor. When you have projects throughout the park, you do everything from the administrative side of getting quotes and going out and getting things set up for jobs, as well as supervising a maintenance staff, an office staff, office support, all those kind of things. And then along with that, we have naturalists that do a lot of educational things with schools. And so I partner with her to go out and do those kind of things, assist her, anything that the division needs, really. We're there to make sure that those projects and things continue to grow and make a better impact for the public.
How did your personal skills and interests in middle school and high school affect your career path?
So as a kid, I was always kind of a sciencey guy. I enjoyed science was my thing. I loved animals, I loved nature, I liked being out in it. Living in Canton, there wasn't a lot of ponds or lakes, but on the weekends, my dad worked at the Timken company, in the mill, and on the weekends when he would have a morning off or whatever it was, he worked swing shifts, we would go fish at a friend's family pond, and we'd go out there in the morning. It was the greatest, it was just him and I had a little brother, he's 5 years younger than me. He didn't like to get up early, so we would go and catch bass and bluegill and just have our little radio. We'd stop and grab a little bite to eat on the way, and so I always had that passion for the nature side of things. And so when I got into middle school and stuff, I continued doing that. I loved learning about it, and it just kind of went all the way through middle school, through high school, and into college.
When did you realize what your career path was for you?
I think that it's grown, it's changed. When I started out, I went to school at Kent State and got my degree in biology and thought, well, I'm going to work in a lab, I'm going to work at SeaWorld, I'm going to do something with animals. That was kind of the thought. And then I did my internship with the Division of Wildlife and really enjoyed being on the boat, doing the sciencey kind of things, testing the water, getting information back on the fish that we would collect, and sitting in the lab and actually, counting age rings on fish and doing those kind of things. It was like, oh, that's kind of where I like it. That's my niche. I'm home. Well, 15 years later, here I am sitting here managing multiple state parks. And I think for me, the biggest thing that I've taken from my career is that it's always evolving. Every day changes. There's something different that you don't come in, you don't just sit there and hit the stamp and just do this all day long, I think for me, having that arc and that change is exactly what the career, the path that I've taken is kind of given me. And that's the best part for me.